Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win. So almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Edward Cabrera.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And now it's Mark Vientos. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 and 2.
2 out, space is empty. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Major League Baseball is on. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On the hill and coming off a great start, Kodai Senga.
This guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Got him looking. Out. Number 2. Jonah Bride digs in now. And that one in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Fires over to first. And Winker is set down. And next for the Mets, Brett Bryant. Right side. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Pete.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Juan Soto now. Soto mashed a couple of homers in his last game.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami, bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Senga winds and deals. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in. 1 down. Now at the plate, Graham Pauley. 1 down, base is empty. And that's fouled off. No score here in the second. And it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. Now the third baseman, Davison De Los Santos. And that one clips the corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. On the ground to the left. Slings it across, and a quick out, number one.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So digging in, Luis Torrens. That's towards center. Hill squeezes it. 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Out towards left center. Hill sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit. So up next, Otto Lopez. And that is out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
So 2 down now, and here is Griffin Conine. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bryant makes the grab on the run. Marlins leave 1. Still no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Jesse Winker. 4th inning underway, no score. To the right side. Here's Edwards for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Xavier Edwards. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Jonah Bride getting ready to hit. In there. And so now 1 and 2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that will drop foul. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now here is Jesus Sanchez. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And that one is in there, called strike 3. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And we are still scoreless. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Brett Bryant. That one inside, 2-1.
Well, these Mets,
2-1.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Stays alive. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Pete Alonso. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Alonso.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. That's his third home run of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Hit in the air, center field. Hill sizing this one up. 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good late sink
ball,
on
2
that
strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hill on the move. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. Throws to second. Tag, and he's in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. High fly ball, right field. Sanchez pulls that one down, and that is that. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now 1-0. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Graham Pauley. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Count is full.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. Hit in the air out to center field. Nimmo. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brandon Nimmo. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ronnie Enriquez. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now here is Mark Vientos. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Vientos into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. So now the DH spot, Jesse Winker. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field, and Winker is set down. Now the left fielder, Brett Bryant. Vientos on third with 2 out. Tapped softly on the ground. Edwards on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Now batting,
his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
The 1-2. Right side, and that's just foul. Yeah, that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Task with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. And the batter now, Jonah Bride. Late swing, fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Marlins leave 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
61.
Seth Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Alonso.
Popped up. Edwards. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. Late on that fastball. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jesus Tinoco, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Cronin warming up as well. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first, Luis Torrens will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Pickoff throw. But it's wide of the bag and gets away. strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Checks over to first, back safely. Two outs. Fly ball center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Here's the left fielder, Graham Pauly.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. Davison De Los Santos digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And that's a walk. Tried another forkball but couldn't locate it. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for the...
Oh, he gloves it.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Marlins,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
51.
Declan Cronin.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a
The batter,
great
number 2.
approach. Looked like
Second
that was
baseman,
exactly what he
Luis
wanted to
Angel
do with that pitch. And
Acuña.
right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Luis Angel Acuña up now for the Mets. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. On the ground, Edwards. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Line drive. Sanchez makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4. Brett
And next for the
Bryant.
Mets, Brett Bryant. Runner at third, 2 away. Out to short, Edwards. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in Miami,
Lead off
bottom of the
for the
8th.
Marlins,
And now the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Hill.
Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for
A
the
new
New York
pitcher
Mets.
in the game, Dedniel
Number
Nunez.
72.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. The Fish trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit right field. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. Out towards right center field. Nimmo sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one wrapped foul. Lopez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto makes the catch. And that's the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Bender. Now stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Number 37.
And there's a bullpen. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Now batting.
So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Fires across the diamond. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Well struck left field. Going back. At the wall. Can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Puts it away for the out. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. So now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Paulie makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Dedniel Nunez out of the game. We'll be back. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
1-2 is the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Slider got him for strike 3. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one. Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So they're down to their final out. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. They're down to their final strike. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
5-0 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up